on Tabatha's Salon Takeover. Pablo Hernandez owns a Lis Salon in Coconut Grove, Florida.
When I first came into the salon, I was fresh out of high school and started working here as a part-time receptionist, and then eventually became assistant manager and then manager, and then I became owner. If it's nasty, it is not my food, it's yours.
As an inexperienced 21-year-old who isn't a hairdresser, Pablo is going to have to step up his game to save his salon.
What time am I scheduling you for?
Pablo gets on my nerves because he thinks that he's a hairdresser. He doesn't even do freaking hair.
I'm not a closet stylist. I don't want to be a stylist. Will that color stay in my hands?
Pablo, he just keeps his mouth shut and lets things slide. There's people waiting to be charged. They're stepping all over him.
Pablo, we're out of clean bowls.
Pablo, can you wash my butt?
My staff is out of control.
You know what? Excuse me.
There's no professionalism.
If I give you $5, would you shut up?
People are rude.
I don't give a shit. Be like that. Pablo can't make the overhead. We don't have any 20 volume, so it's either pay the rent or pay us. You want to make my car payment for me?
Tabitha, I need your help because if you don't come, the salon will close.
You better get my paycheck. I have bills to pay.
I'm at a point where I don't know what more I can do. I'm considering bankruptcy.
The secret to turning a struggling salon into a thriving business is 1 week with me. I'm Tabitha. I'm going to change everything. I will clean up the management. No one will treat me like their bitch. Shake up the staff. You're lazy and complacent and transform every part of the salon. That is not professional. I'm tough, I'm talented, I'm taking over.
Hello, Salon. This is Pablo. May I help you?
Hi, Pablo.
Hello.
It's me, Tabitha. Can you come outside for a moment? I've been watching Pablo and his staff on surveillance cameras all day, and now I want to show him what I've seen. I'm Tabitha.
Very nice to meet you.
I have something that I'd like to show you.
Okay, sure.
Come with me.
Absolutely.
First, I'd like to know from you why you asked me here.
I've gotten to a point at the salon where I don't know what more I can do to keep the business from failing.
Tell me a little bit about the debt that you have in the salon.
Well, it was $50,000 just to buy into the salon. Now I owe about $19,000 in back rent. I owe about $5,000 in products. I sold my car, I sold everything. If I could have sold an organ, I would have sold one, but, you know.
So you have a lot of debt?
Yeah, hell of a lot.
How old are you?
21.
That's young to have, you know, that much debt.
Yep.
Are you taking any money home at all?
I take $400 a month.
How do you live on $400 a month?
I bartend.
So you're actually working in a bar to try and make money to make ends meet?
Yep.
So tell me what you know about hairdressing. Why a hair salon?
A friend of mine called me and said, hey, there's a job opening where I work. Do you want to work here? So I said, okay. And I liked it. Not enough to do hair. I don't think I have the passion for it. But I like the business aspect of it. And then eventually the opportunity to buy the salon came in. And I said, okay, well, I guess I'll take it.
You could be in bankruptcy and you would have absolutely nothing.
If it goes down, it's not going to go down because of me. Tried my best to talk to my staff. It kind of just goes in one ear, out the other, and they're just not getting it.
All right, well, let's take a look at what goes on in your salon during the day.
Oh, I did her hair. I gave her a perm, yeah.
Who's that?
That's Joy.
Okay, so do you think that is attractive when you have a stylist chomping on gum and when she's speaking you can actually see it wadded in her mouth like a squirrel hiding their walnuts in there?
Not at all.
And can we talk about what Joy is wearing today?
Yeah. Joy has a major concern with wanting more upscale clients, and then it's like, well, who are you to say I want upscale people when I'm wearing hooker fishnet stockings?
Look at this.
I just want to ask about price.
Okay, have a seat right there, and I'll have Pablo help you, okay? Thank you.
Did he ever come and get you?
Not at all.
Never came to get you? Did you know the client was even upfront, that the client existed?
Not at all.
Out she goes. Bye-bye, money. How does that make you feel when you're taking home $400 a month?
Like
Well, let's keep looking. It's not going to get any better.
How much did you charge my client?
$125.
What, the highlight, that full head of highlights I did? You only charged her $125.
Yes.
I'm hungry. You know, I need to eat and put a roof over my head.
I hate when it's gonna.
Why the hell did you let Joy speak to you that way in front of your other stylists and a salon full of clients?
Came up behind her and I said, don't speak to me like that in front of clients.
Oh, that makes it so much
And then,
better. So
I'm not saying that I did a great banging job, but I'm saying that I told her something, and then she went and she did it anyway.
You don't have the balls to actually stand up to them and make sure that they listen to what you want them to listen to. Pablo is only 21. He's young and immature, and he thinks he knows everything. Keep watching.
Pablo, mix me up 9 volume with 4N.
Pablo. Pablo. It's so unprofessional. It's a mess.
Pablo, we don't have any smocks. Hold on, he'll grab you one, Nancy.
You're the owner.
Yeah.
Your staff actually treat you like the maid. It's absolutely running your business into the ground. Pablo has a lot to learn if he's going to save this business. Unbelievable. Pablo, I've seen enough. Give me your keys. I'm taking over. Hello, everyone.
When I saw Tabitha, I took a shit. I couldn't believe it.
Gather round, gather round.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm Tabitha, and I'm taking over. I have cancelled all your appointments for the next week, and in that week, everything will change. You are going to play by my rules. I get this response in the beginning. It normally doesn't end with this response. It's my rules for a week, and at the end of it, some of you may still be working here, and some of you may not. I had surveillance cameras in your salon all day, and I watched all of you at work.
I'm like, oh my goodness, this woman's gonna tear us apart.
I have to tell you, some of the stuff that I saw was shocking. So why don't I start with, I don't know, I'll start with you, Joy. I heard you say that you wanted to try and attract a higher-end clientele. Really? I'd look in the mirror, I'd lose the gum, and I'd start acting a little professional.
I'm nervous because I kind of have a tendency to have a mouth on me, and I think that me and Tabitha might have words.
The way you spoke to Pablo in front of clients is unacceptable to me. You all treated Pablo today like he was your bitch.
I've never been called a bitch. Ever.
No one will treat me like their bitch, let me tell you. I saw you guys yell across the salon at each other. Alex, a client walked in today and asked for a price list, and you told her you would go and get the manager. You forgot, went back to your client, and she walked out. You know, that's money out of everyone's pocket. And Pablo is running around like a chicken without a head, mixing up color, being an assistant, on the phone. He can't even greet a client.
She was just like, "Row," ready to get you, "Row," ready to eat you alive. That was scary.
I need to see this place. Why don't you take me on a tour?
Okay.
You guys can clean up your stations. Walking around to inspect the salon, it reminded me of an episode of Miami Vice. The place looks like it's trapped in the 1980s. This is your station?
Yes.
Do you clean your brushes?
Yes, I do.
Because that's a nice handful of hair right there.
Oh, I missed that one.
You missed one.
Yes.
Really? It looks like you missed a lot of things, actually. Do you think that's acceptable?
No, it's not.
Carlos's stations look like it hadn't been cleaned in months. Clients come and buy retail and it has dust all over it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you sell much retail?
Nowhere near as much as we should be.
No wonder.
I didn't know that my salon was in such a state.
When were the base of these chairs cleaned last?
A while back, I don't remember when I cleaned those.
Yeah, I would say that's a while back.
Actually, I don't think they've ever been cleaned. So I liked her.
This is your break room.
This is, yes.
What's that doing there? That's disgusting.
It's like the mother of all cockroaches, contorted and dead. Like, it hated this salon so much that it died in such a cruel, gruesome way.
After today, I've started to get a sense of what the problems are. Tomorrow, 9 a.m., we're having a staff meeting. And Joy, that would mean no disco ball attire.
At least I'm not the only one that thought she was tacky.
That is not professional. I arrived at the salon this morning to meet Pablo's staff. I wanted to find out what the staff think the problems in this salon are and what they think of Pablo.
Good morning.
Wow, she's like a disco mermaid. Unbelievable. The purpose of this meeting is so that I can get your take on what's going on. Carlos, what's going on in here?
Oh, there's so much. I mean, from lack of education, professionalism.
I disagree with that.
Not always.
I disagree with
Not
that.
always.
This.
What is
This
it gonna
is some
say?
stuff.
Okay, stop. You're doing my head in now. Let me ask you this. Pablo's the owner. Does he manage you?
No,
doesn't
not
care.
at all.
So you're pretty much managing yourselves.
We haven't had a staff meeting for 7 months.
There is no one running this salon.
Pablo doesn't step up, so what are we gonna have a staff meeting for?
What you're saying is Pablo needs to grow some balls.
Absolutely.
Yes. But at the same token, if he did step up and say something, they will not respect him and they'll turn around and say, no, this is the way it is.
Why don't you respect Pablo?
It's because he does not take the position that he has seriously.
So you don't respect him because he doesn't manage you.
Right. Or promote us.
This area is a high-end area.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What is Pablo doing to attract those high-end clients?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Hang on, because I saw this yesterday and it disturbed me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I find this highly disturbing. I'd rather do a free haircut so people can see what great work I do than cheapen my work by giving a discount.
To me, that's an insult.
That's been my biggest complaint, is that we tend to attract a lot of people that want to come in and haggle the prices.
Hang on, Joy. High-end clientele and you doesn't join.
It does.
I'm sorry, not in this outfit.
Well, you said I looked like a disco ball yesterday, and I took it as a compliment.
I see a Halloween costume.
The silver shoes, the silver pants, it's too over the top.
I've been talked to about the way I dress ever since I started doing hair, and I'm not going to change.
If you wanted to be taken seriously, you save this when you go to a club.
I just like to be the star.
Do you know why part of the reason why black became the hairdresser's color? You became neutral. So the client is the star of the show. You're not.
I'm a fighter. I don't give up and I don't back down. I think that Tabitha finally met her match.
Today, I've arranged for some clients to come in because I want to see what your work is like. So set your stations up. After I finished the staff meeting, I asked the stylist to set up their stations, and it turned into a bitch fest about the most insane things.
But you eat all day.
It doesn't stop
You
you.
eat there all day, though.
You know why? Oh, you take up all damn floor
I fold
chairs.
laundry, I clean the toilets, I do everything. So when I go back there and I have to wash your plate every day and move your purse because I have to eat, it pisses me off.
Hey, Pablo.
That's where my frustration is. It's not that it's just a plate.
Pablo walked in, and he didn't seem surprised to see his staff all standing there bickering. Good morning. Wow, it kind of looks like you should be carrying an apple and handing it to me because I'm the teacher. You're the owner of the business.
Okay.
And there is a certain image that you need to portray with that.
Pablo's been wearing shorts, and we joke around when he wears pants, and we actually say, oh, you wore your big boy pants today.
Get your stations ready. Clients are on their way in. After all the unprofessional behavior I've seen, I need to see the stylist's work. So I've arranged for clients to come in to get their hair done.
What are you saying about the picture that you like?
I love the color.
How do you feel about the length? What do you do when you style your hair?
Blow dry it.
I would like to offer a service that we have, and what it would do is just kind of smooth the hair. It
You
wouldn't-
need to learn to breathe. You ask a client a question, she can't even answer you, and you're...
I would aspire to be as successful as Tabitha is, but only in better looking clothes.
Talk to me.
I just want to cover it with a dark chocolate.
Excuse me for 1 second. My idea of chocolate is much darker than your natural color. If you want to look like that, unfortunately, you have to put a little bit of effort.
I have to tell you as an outsider, you sound really bossy. You come across very condescending.
Okay.
maybe relayer you to give you some more framing around the face so you don't look so drained.
No. You're not going to tell a client she's drained.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
You look petrified. You keep looking at me like this.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I've only been in this industry for 1 year. So, when you have this bitch on you, her eyebrows are back here, and she's looking at you like, what are you gonna do? I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get nervous.
There's all this foil that you have in here, but look at that. Look how far away from the scalp it is.
What I plan to do...
I don't want the excuse. Because what you plan to do is if this is a client that wants a foil to the scalp, that is not to the scalp.
Usually I get it right up to the scalp, and I don't have a problem with regrowth. I'm not even done, I'm just getting started. So when you come in and take a look at it afterwards, you'll see
So you don't want to change, you don't want to learn.
I've been doing hair for 17 years. This is the way I've done it.
I'm concerned about Joy's bad attitude. From what I've seen so far, she's going to be a problem.
Can you put the air down? I'm really sweating.
It sounded like an order to me.
Okay.
You know, can you turn the air on? You know, you're acting like you are an assistant and you're letting everyone...
I'm doing their job sometimes. It didn't sink into my head until she said it. I was like, holy shit, Tabitha is right. I'm the salon bitch.
Breathe. Every time I come over, you stop breathing.
You're intimidating, Mama. What can I tell you?
See that hair that you've missed? Okay, so it's not been applied evenly because, look, there's no colour on that hair there. I also want to show you how the red's bled on the scalp. All right, you can see that because it's bleeding.
I've had a few times where there's been a few spots, but not that often.
I don't want a spot anywhere.
When Tabitha came over and started talking to me like, what the f are you doing? I got really pissed off. I don't like the way you're talking to me. I don't like the way you're telling me, like you're talking to me like I'm some stupid little beauty school student right out of beauty school. I know what I'm doing.
All right, keep going.
Okay.
Is that even to you? It's longer. Goes like this.
It's longer.
Yep.
Yeah, it's because she's got a cowlick here. I mean...
It has nothing. It's because it's cut crooked.
Yeah.
You know, you've done a nice job getting it even, considering what the different colours that your client had in her hair and also the hair history.
Thank you.
One right here, okay? One bled right there. There should not be any bleed marks in there at all. But you have a really nice colour. See these spots you've missed?
Yeah.
See the grey where you've missed it?
Okay.
Is this your best work?
No,
Have you
then
done
it's
your
not,
best work?
Then it's not my best work.
Okay. Joy's sloppy with her work. She doesn't check her colour, and she kept missing spots. You really need to work on this removal of colour because clients can't go out with having actual colour still on their scalp.
Okay.
What I saw today was atrocious. Complacency and mediocrity all the way through. Alex and Arena showed the most interest, and I have to say, Alex, for being out of beauty school for a year, you did a great job. You can breathe.
Thank you very much. I was like, hallelujah. I was so happy that she said that because they're always talking down to me, making me feel like shit.
It has nothing to do with the number of years that you've been hairdressing. It has to do with the quality of work.
When Tabitha told me that my work isn't up to par, I just felt like she can go to hell. She can go f herself.
All right, you guys need to clean your stations up. We have a really big day tomorrow. And Pablo, you and I are going to sit down and talk about this business.
Okay, absolutely, we'll do.
Your staff are out of control. They are rude. They point fingers and blame you. Your business is being run into the ground.
Because of my lack of leadership. There are a lot of things that I need to know. Leadership skills is above all the most important thing.
Your staff told me there is no price menu. The work is discounted without rhyme or reason.
I'm gonna charge what I deem appropriate.
You're
so-
$75,000 in debt and you're discounting services.
Yeah.
Pablo keeps agreeing with me and acting like he gets it, but he's young and inexperienced. I'm not sure he has what it takes to step up and turn this place around. You need to stop acting like their bitch and be their leader. Today, I'm going to make Pablo write down rules for his salon and start enforcing them with his staff. What I want you to do this morning is to come up with a policy manual that you're going to enforce.
I think that everybody kind of seems to be very messy. Everybody should be dressed 100% professionally. I think that they need to step it up with their customer service. Okay.
Write it down.
Customer service is probably the biggest problem. I think that with poor customer service, who cares about everything else? Because you have no customers.
I think that's a great start.
Yeah,
Are you ready
absolutely.
to practice enforcing them?
Absolutely.
Good, because we're about to have your first staff meeting in 7 months.
Okay.
It's time for you to show your staff who is boss. Pablo made some rules for the salon, and he's ready to tell you what you need to change.
Your main problem is the fact that you don't clean up after yourself. Now that you don't have me to follow you around, which you kind of got used to, I think that you're really gonna have to step up and start to do it on your own.
It was refreshing to see Pablo finally stand up for himself. You don't know how important it is to have a manager until you don't have one.
I want you guys to all start coming in 15 minutes early. I think that you guys scramble around too much to get ready once your client gets here, and I think that you should be ready once your client is here.
I was really impressed. We had rules and regulations. I just think that everybody was told what they needed to hear.
Joy, well, pretty much all the rules applied to you. You do make quite a bit of a mess when you're working. As far as your attire, you can be trendy, but classy. You don't have to overdo it. I don't think that commands positive attention.
And it's not about commanding attention, it's about commanding respect.
When people talk to me like that, I'm not gonna get in your face and say, look, you, but I won't listen to a thing you say.
You guys need to work together as a team and get new clients in here. And Pablo, you need to lead your team. I need you guys to get everything together and we'll get out of here.
Okay, great.
After the staff commented that Pablo didn't market the salon, I took everyone to the beach for a big marketing event. So what I wanted to do today was bring you guys here so that you can market the salon. There are tourists, there are locals, there are hundreds of high-end hotels here. I want you to offer free consultations, offer a free haircut, and invite them to the grand reopening of the salon. So we're going to go out and bring some clients in here and show them what a Lis Salon is all about. Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
All right, if I'm a woman, where would I go?
We're promoting our salon, Lis Salon in Coconut Grove. We're giving away free haircuts and consultations.
So happy to go out and promote and network, and I love to get out there and meet everybody.
I'm Irina.
I'm Kyle.
I'm promoting the salon that I work at.
Do you ever think about doing any kind of marketing?
I've never really thought of doing anything like this so hands-on, to be honest with you, Tabitha. But I think it's definitely something that I should try to do more often.
I wasn't expecting when I wore these shoes and this dress that I was gonna be walking on the beach today.
Oops. Joyce sucked at the beach today. She looked like a leather washed-up hooker troll doll.
We're giving away free haircuts today. We have a grand reopening in 2 days at Lis Salon.
Anybody else want a free haircut? I know how to cut hair.
And are you here for just a consultation, or you want to cut your ends?
I have sign-up sheets back here that you can take the telephone number, their email, their name, so that you can keep in communication with the clients that you've met today.
Okay.
The staff did a great job bringing people back to the tent. They did great work, and they had a really good time.
You better be cross-checking. All you guys cross-checking?
Cross-dressing.
That's tonight.
Are all you guys cross-dressing?
It was great. I mean, you met new people. It was fun. I got a tan. What other place to go? But South Beach.
I'd like you to go, and I've printed you out all these flyers for the reopening, and go and pass these out inside the Palace Bar. I suggested to Pablo that he go and promote the salon at the bar in South Beach where he works part-time to make extra money. It was a great way for him to cross-promote the salon.
This is Pablo, my friend. Say hi to Pablo Balas. And he's the owner of Allure, the hair salon that is gonna have the reopening, right? It's gonna be awesome, and the things are gonna get too hairy, maybe.
Pablo did a really good job marketing his salon. He seemed excited to go up to people and talk about the salon.
Hi, how are you, ladies? My name is Pablo. I'm the owner of Lis Salon, and we're having our grand reopening on Wednesday, which I hope you guys join us. How's everything gone so far?
Awesome. Really well.
So far,
Everyone's
so good?
been really busy.
Tabitha, did you take care of them well?
Really?
I hope you did.
Wow. Now he's going to treat me
no.
like his bitch. Really?
No.
Wow. I don't think so.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you again.
I was very proud of my salon today. I was proud that everybody came together as a team. We probably gave out cards and flyers to at least 100 people.
I think you did a great job marketing yourselves. You know, you really should do this more often where you can develop your business. So you're going to pack up your stuff, head back to the salon, because I have one last surprise for you. Woo! After the stylist finished at the beach, I took them back to the salon to kick off the renovation. That's hot. You should save that for later. Yeah. You look great in a jumpsuit and red patent leather shoes. Click your heels now. It's time the staff step up and take responsibility for themselves and feel invested in the salon changing. Got to get rid of this colour.
No ghetto fabulous?
No.
That bitch made us put on like these body bags. Then she gave us paint and rollers. She told me that, do you know how to paint?
Honey, just because my hairstylist and gay does not mean I don't know how to paint.
Really?
I'll give you highlights and change your tire, all in 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's all in the wrist.
Uh-huh.
I think the blue is ugly, it's hideous. Please tell me that's not the color. Please just tell me that's not the color.
Okay. Come back here. You guys have to get ready for a reopening day that is going to put this salon on the map. You need to bring your A game. I will be sitting down at the end of the day and giving Pablo my final recommendations. And some of you may not be here anymore. So, get out of here, and I will see you in a couple of days. I want to ask you something.
Okay.
What is that?
It's actually like 1,000, it's actually like 1,000-year, no, it is, no. It's like 1,000-year-old Chinese.
None of you have any idea where the hell this thing came from.
That kimono was so tacky. Every time that my clients were washing their hair, they would look up at the kimono and they would look at me and say, what the hell is that thing hanging on the wall?
There's such thing as superstition. Are you crazy? So you nervous?
I'm excited, I'm anxious.
How are you guys?
Good.
Excited? Yeah. Are you ready?
Ready.
Come on.
If ever I'm gonna cry at some point while Tabitha's here, it'll probably be today.
In you go. In you go.
Oh, wow.
This looks like a real salon. Wow. What do you think? What do you think? Beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm very happy with the change. The salon looks like a real salon now.
I love it, I'm so happy. I love it.
The place has been painted all the way through, so it's a softer blue, but it goes from dark into light, so it gives you a lot more depth in the salon and really opens the place up.
Yeah,
it feels
absolutely.
much, much bigger in here now.
Yeah, it
Much
looks a lot bigger.
Gone is the cumbersome and annoying retail out of the center. Now it's on the sides, clients can see it, and it actually becomes a focal point.
What I love more than anything was the fact that I have retail everywhere. She has it in the front, so when you're paying, you see it. She has it in the back, so that when you're doing your hair, you see it. I mean, she had it everywhere.
Nice beverage bar for everyone that looks nice and professional and clean. Here's the big one. New Belvedere stations.
The place looks a lot more professional, so I think that's going to carry off to our work and how we interact with each other.
So, we have a big day today. It's reopening. You have a fully booked day. At the end of the day, I will be sitting down with Pablo and giving him my final recommendations. So if there's anything I see that I don't like, he will hear about it. Joy, your outfit looks much better today, and it looks much more professional.
Thank you.
Get your stations ready. Let's get set up.
Hi. If you'd like, just have a seat for me. Joy will be right with you. Now, would you like anything to drink while you wait?
I'm good.
You sure? Okay, let me know if you change your mind.
Can we do something like this? Yeah. Something right here on your shoulders?
Yeah. Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see.
Awesome, thank you.
What volume are you using?
This is a 20.
Okay, and do you think that's the wisest thing to use?
I think I should be okay.
So if you think you'll be fine, I'll be watching.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Tabitha.
Alex is eager to learn, but he needs more education. He really does want to strive to be a better hairdresser. What are you doing color-wise, Joy?
I was gonna go in with some 20 volume and some of the bleaching and lay the foils kind of close together and tone this underneath.
All right, I look forward to seeing it.
Okay. I was tossing and turning all night last night going, oh my God, what's this bitch got in store for me today? But because color is my strong point, I think I'm gonna do well.
You actually have a nice even color now that you've toned it, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure your foils are tight. There's enough tension. You obviously don't want any bleeding.
Her plan is to grow her hair out.
Okay.
So
you don't want to take too much off. Everything looks great. Just make sure you cross-check. Thank you.
Pablo's trying to step up as an owner, but he still needs to learn a lot about hairdressing. There are certain things that you will never be able to do, and one of them I just saw you do, which was go over to all your staff and tell them they need to make sure their foils are tight, they need to make sure they cross-check. You were throwing all these words around that are hairdressing technical words. You don't actually know how to back it up. So it's why you need to have a lead stylist, because a lead stylist can speak to your team from a technical level. You can speak to them as an expectation level, as being the owner.
I know where you're coming from.
Short hair is always stronger than longer hair.
Yep.
See? You don't remove that much, but you remove different lengths.
To give it texture.
To give it texture. Feel it.
Oh, yeah, that feels good. New technique. Very nice. You're even hotter cutting hair.
You mean I'm hot when I cut hair?
Hotter.
Ooh,
when you're cutting
hotter,
hair.
really?
Yeah.
I could bring you over to the other side.
I don't think so. Tabitha looked really hot. I think she thought I was hitting on her.
It looks lovely, really lovely.
Really nice.
Arena has consistently done great work. She's incredibly professional, and she really seems to be a very good stylist. Is it fabulous?
Let me go through it again to make sure before you make me look like a ding-dong again.
There you go. Nothing would make me happier, honestly, than to walk over and go, that is perfect, because that's what I want, but it's not perfect. You missed a spot, Miss Joy. Right on her crown. See it? Mm-hmm. There as well. See there, where it's darker?
When you say like a missed spot, is it obvious? Like,
It's not something that necessarily the client would see, but you know, it's always striving to be the very best that I can be. So no, it's not anything that you're gonna see.
Don't try and cover your ass now, because that, my dear, is laziness and complacency.
I am not lazy, nor am I complacent. I think you're really unprofessional to be calling people names. I really don't appreciate
I called you
that at all.
lazy and complacent. I didn't
am not
call you
lazy
a name.
and I am not complacent. I don't like the way you talk to me.
I'm not insulting you. I'm
When
being
you
honest
walk
with
away
you.
and call me lazy and
I
complacent,
didn't walk away. I told you to your face.
you're a bitch.
Really?
Yes.
Pablo?
I've had this bitch up in my face, pushing my buttons all week, okay? This ain't Lis Salon, okay? You know, and you're gonna attract a lot more bees with honey than you are flies with shit.
I am here to help everyone, critique their work, make sure that there have been improvements with my time. Joy has resisted me every step of the way. She thinks her way is the best way and she doesn't want to change it because it's comfortable for her.
I agree. I think that she should have taken your criticism as constructive. I don't think it was anything but. And I don't understand why she...
Well, you need to go and address it.
Let's face it, I'm the owner. I own the place. The salon is mine. So, I mean, there isn't room for your way. No, it's my way or the highway. Regardless of whether you agree with Tabitha or not, is irrelevant. The fact is that her criticism is constructive. There was no reason, for one, for you to get so defensive, two, for you to shout.
I am hurt and I am angry because I feel like ever since she's got here, she's insulted the way that I dress, she's insulted my work, she's insulted everything about me.
I understand that, but I honestly think that you should apologize to her. It felt great to tell Joy exactly what I thought about her and to step up to
You know I come from a dysfunctional family. You know I do. I'm not gonna let anybody push me around. I don't give a damn who you are.
What I will not have is it happening in my salon. It will not happen in my salon.
Joy needs to take some personal responsibility, both for her work and her behavior. Pablo's no one's bitch anymore. Joy, my goal is to help you to be better. I'm pushing you guys.
I came a far way from doing mullet haircuts and perms in South Dakota.
I am here to make you the best you can be. You have a client up front. They're closed, there's no bleeding, they're perfect. Breathe.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
I think the shape looks really nice. What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah? So, Pablo, everyone is pretty much wrapped up for the day, so why don't you and I go sit down and I will give you my final recommendations.
Okay.
Okay? You know, you stepped up today. You managed your staff, you acted like a boss, and didn't let anyone treat you like a little bitch anymore.
I'm not their bitch anymore. I'm not there to do anything but lead them.
How did you feel about that?
It felt good.
You really need someone that knows hairdressing to help you manage the hairdressing side of your business and the hairdressers.
Yeah.
If you had to choose one of your stylists to be that lead stylist, who would it be?
At this point, I would choose Irina. I think that all my other hairdressers still have a lot to prove to me.
Irina does very nice work.
Yeah.
How do you think Joy is going to react?
I can only hope that it's her trying to adjust to the changes and that it's not something permanent, because if it's something permanent, then it's something that I don't want.
Joy hasn't changed. I just think Joy is resistant, loud, and frankly incapable of changing. If this were my salon, I would fire a stylist for speaking to me that way.
I agreed with you 100%. The fact was that she was lazy and complacent.
When Pablo and I finished discussing my final recommendations, it was time to tell the staff. So, Pablo and I have been speaking, and he needs someone that is a hairdresser to help him with the hairdressing aspect of the business.
I think that there are some hairdressers that have proven themselves to me and some that haven't. I don't see why I should have anybody be my lead hairdresser other than Irina.
I think with Irina's help, Pablo can build a really good reputation for his salon and get himself out of debt. Alex, I know you already look to Irina for guidance and mentoring.
Yes.
Work on your skills. I know Irina can help you do that.
Today I felt motivated. I felt like a stylist. I felt good, and I haven't felt this good in a long time.
And that brings us to you, Joy. You know, you had a rough day today. And, you know, I really think that your behavior was unacceptable to me.
Tabitha and I were discussing everyone, and it came down to you, Joy. You've shown to be the most resistant of all my staff. Tabitha suggested that she would let you go. But I will give you the benefit of the doubt. and give you one last chance. And I stress and I emphasize that one last chance.
I understand everything that you say, Pablo. I know that you won't be disappointed with me at all.
I think we should all work on our mistakes and move forward. And whoever wants to work in a Lis Salon understands that if you are not willing to fix your mistakes, then you cannot work there. But if you are, then you're a part of our team.
My word is my balls. If I say it, I do it because I will not look stupid. So help me God, I will do it without a blink of an eye.
I'm proud of Pablo taking charge with joy. He really filled his big boy pants today with his balls. So I have one last surprise for you. My job here is done. I think you can take care of this very well by yourself. So here's your key.
Thank you.
And for the rest of you, keep up the work because you never know when I may be back.
That I do not.
Bye.
In the short amount of time that I've had Tabitha running my salon, I've changed a hell of a lot because I realized that for my salon to succeed, it had to start with me. Oh, let me get on that
Proud
sugar.
of you. It's been about 6 weeks since I was last at a Lis Salon. I hope today Pablo is still wearing his big boy pants and leading his staff. And I hope Joy isn't wearing her disco ball outfit. Well, hello.
Hi, nice to see you.
How are you? Wow, that's a nice reaction. How are you?
I'm doing very
You
well.
look good.
Thank you.
You look really good.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. How is everything, Joy?
Better.
Better?
Yes. We're getting very busy, like overnight.
That's really good news. And I have to say, you look really nice.
Thank you. I
Really
do whip
nice.
out the glitter every once in a while, though.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do, Joy. Do you feel like the experience was a good experience?
I think the experience was a great experience. It was very helpful to me. When you called me lazy and complacent, it really pissed me off. But when I get angry, that's like makes me just want to prove you wrong even more. But at the time that I was angry, I was not about to tell you you were right.
That's okay. As long as you feel like you're better now.
I feel
that's
better
okay.
now. Yes,
All right.
I do. It did help. It did
All right,
help.
good. I'm glad it helped.
Lis Salon, this is Pablo. May I help you?
How are you?
Good. I missed you.
You did?
Yes. Everything's changed since you left.
How?
But for the better. Everyone takes our job a whole lot more professional.
That's good. That's
Yes.
really good news.
Yeah.
How did I know you would surprise me one last time?
Hi, how are you? Good. It's good to see you.
Likewise.
So, how much debt have you been able to pay down since I was here last?
Well, so far I was able to catch up with my rent, so that was maybe $3,000.
Okay.
Retail products I caught up maybe about $3,000.
Wow.
So that's about $6,000 in that area alone. So.
That's great. And have you been marketing the salon more?
I have been actually. We just had our first charity cut-a-thon.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
So, thank you.
Tell me about Joy.
I think that Joy, more than anyone else, had a lot to work on, and I definitely see that she's worked on that.
Has her work improved?
Her work has improved. I think everyone's work has improved, but in particular, Joy, I'm their owner. No, not their bitch anymore, so. I feel very optimistic that I'm definitely gonna be able to avoid bankruptcy and that the salon is gonna function as it is.
I'm glad everything's going really well.
Thank you.
It's great to see Pablo leading his staff. The staff are really working together as a team, including Joy. If they stay on this track, they really will be one of the best salons in Coconut Grove. On the next Tabatha Salon Takeover, you're loud.
Would you rather be just past gas?
Unprofessional. Is it fixable?
I can't believe she said that.
Really inappropriate.
I don't smoke cigarettes. I can't smoke what I want to smoke up in here.
And that is a problem.
That woman that came in tonight, she was nothing nice.
I know nothing about hair. I don't even do my own hair.
What have you accomplished today?
Apparently nothing.
Foreclosure.
I had to file personal bankruptcy last week.